Again, obviously, they must have had a whole lot of interns. Like they have one job. They have one animation to perfect. And there we go. We have some earthworms now. And where do you think we need the earthworms for, Burke Bob?
Put in some books. Make them bookworms.
I like your style. I like your idea, but it's. I know this game has been very literal in places, but but no. You see, we have a bird nest to clear at the top of the Smith's house.
I would not have thought to, make them more comfy by giving them more food would work.
Ah, but see, this is the trick. You see, putting the worms on the roof
Uh,
moves the bird out of the way, and he just
that's
looks
probably
off.
the best animation
Yeah,
in the whole thing.
It had to be done.
so there you go. Now the Smith's up and working. Look at that. The hot coals are back, lads.
Cleared the chimney. That ought to solve your problem with the fire.
The chimney?
Yes. There was a crow's nest on it. I took it down, that's all.
Oh, yeah, great. Stranger, you just saved my knack. I'd better get back to work now, and quickly.
Yeah.
I must hurry.
You're welcome, by the way.
Don't mention it. Don't get overexcited, please. After all, I only nearly broke my neck climbing up on the roof for you.
Quite. Well,
He's such a sore winner, Halligan, isn't he?
I can do, you know.
Now that sounds better. But I can't think of anything at the moment.
He's just
I
a
may
dick.
take you up on that.
He is such a twat. Like he expects thanks for everything. Like, no wonder no one in Scotland Yard likes him. Like, so yeah. Anyway, moral of the story is now we can ask the Smith for a favor whenever you want to. So, say if we need like a weapon or perhaps even a key, we might be able to avail of him that way. So now it's time to have another wander around the monastery and see what pops up from there.
Hey,
Are you thrilled so far with the climax of this game so far? This
no.
thrilling 3. Oh god.
From making several broths to flooding some cabbages to get some worms, rather than just booting a fucking bird out of its nest. I'm all for. I love birds, and I'm all for being good to the animals and
not
the
a chance.
environment and
That's an
such.
iron
But like, there's quicker ways of getting rid of a bird's nest.
Yes, there is, and that's what makes it even funnier.
When your life
Right.
is
Now the crucible
literally you're going to end in a few days, in an undetermined amount of days.
Yeah, like we could literally be executed in an hour.
Melting some candles.
That there is the wax melting sound effect. That sounds like the Lurpak man melting.
The candles have melted. Now I've got a block of wax.
Okay, block of wax. We can make something out of that.
A block of candle wax.
Why does it look like I want to eat it?
Okay, don't eat wax. That is not going to be on in the Kitchen of Madness series. Just to be clear.
No, fair.
Not
But
recommend.
it looks like a tasty,
Are you so eager to
like
die?
doughy back.
Your death will come
Yeah.
soon enough. Now get out!
One moment, please. Just one short moment. May I ask
Can
you
I have
one
your
more
candles? I want to
question?
make more wax
You
melts
do
to
not
eat.
need to
Not to
ask
eat, I mean.
questions. It would be a waste of time answering you. You would not understand the answers anyway.
That's painfully
How
true.
was that?
You must think you're very clever, just like all fools. You will soon understand just how pointless each of your actions, sentences, and thoughts.
This guy's just calling us out here. I
Very
love it.
soon now, my power will be multiplied.
I want to
and
use
I
this
will
line
continue
actually.
To exist with it. It will make me immortal.
Use this in
You
your
will
shoot
be
job.
no
I think it'll
more
go down
than a
really well.
pile of dust That the wind will carry out to sea.
Mm.
What? 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 What?
This is gonna go well.
I've heard your order is facing its downfall.
You've heard that? From whom? From a fool like yourself? Our order is not facing its downfall, but a great new beginning, even if some of my brothers dislike the
I'm
idea.
actually nearly
Or
sure the
did you
British Prime
think
Minister
I
said
did
that
not
exact
know
same
the ridiculous
line. It's like,
conspiracy that
no,
some
the
of
party's
my
not facing its
misguided
downfall. It's a great
brothers
new
have set
beginning
up?
where
They have
the
told you
economy
of
and
it,
the things and
they?
everything.
I
Please,
do not
please
expect
keep
you
liking
to
me.
betray them, but they are
I like
greatly
power.
mistaken where their abilities
Please.
are concerned, and they underestimate.
Please don't leave me.
I will soon find out which of my brothers are betraying me, and I will destroy them without even lifting a finger. The path I have determined cannot be altered. Our fate is sealed.
Eh.
Now get out of my sight. You bore me. Have you not been listening to me? Get out!
I'd like to stay and watch you.
I understand. You wish
Okay,
to
Brent,
see
you're
for
starting to be a bit
yourself
weird now.
What lies in store for you? Is that it? Many doomed men are fascinated by their executioners. Man's curiosity is greater than his fear. Curiosity brought you here, and curiosity will kill you.
Then you don't mind?
Be my guest, if it amuses you. Watch me preparing for your final hour. You do not bother me, as long as you do not
So
touch
far
anything.
there has been
I
no
shan't
benefit
even
coming in
know
here other
you're
than making
here.
him mad, which I know could be a benefit, but it's also making me mad.
You appreciate it. You are a pathetic creature.
So I don't know if there's an actual like reason to be, but like, I think essentially now that we've kind of acted so like such an idiot and so pitiful, he just doesn't see us as a threat anymore. So we're basically able to look around around his room and notice a couple of things.
This secret
Right, okay.
compartment is
So you just had to get through that block of dialogue to be able to go
compartment is empty,
search.
except for my...
Well, yeah, it's more so that now that he realizes that we are absolutely no competition and are going to supply no, and we're completely submissive basically. We've been able to block his secret compartment. As you saw there, there's like that little hole in the wall. So now we have to find Maglor, get Serstan to be distracted from the room for a while, and we can take what was meant to be in a secret compartment, whatever he's working on his table right now. It's all part of our insidious plan to distract Serstan.
Didn't I tell you not to speak to me?
I saw Serstan.
Did you? What did he say?
That he will have us killed, that's what. Oh, by the way, I also heard that it was actually your idea to have us executed on the day of the ritual.
Do not believe his lies. I suggested nothing of the sort. It was his idea, alone.
How do I know you're not in this with him?
There is no cause for you to doubt my words.
And there's also no reason to believe them.
Who are the other conspirators? Won't you introduce me to them?
Are you out of your mind? How can you speak so openly here? Do you want to betray us? Serstan's spies
So,
are everywhere.
why do you want to speak so openly? Because I'm a fucking village idiot. That's why.
They will have heard us.
But I'm sure it will be a great help to me to know who's a friend around here and who isn't.
Just look upon everyone as your enemy. That is the safest way.
I don't find that thought very comforting.
I will not betray my brothers to you.
Why not?
If you fail, it will be better that you do not know their names.
Who says you're a friend anyway?
I can do no more than give you my word.
I mean, you have to at least have some level of allies, Brent, you know?
Didn't I tell you not to speak to me?
I need undisturbed access to one of the rooms in the monastery.
Which room?
Aha.
Serstan's room. Is that possible?
Out of the question. Whenever Serstan leaves his room, he locks the door and never lets the key out of his sight.
Settles that then, doesn't it? Or is there some way he could be lured away? Couldn't you get him out of his room on some pretext? Just long enough for me to take a look around undisturbed?
Yes, I may be able to. I shall try.
See, that wasn't so
That took
hard,
no
was it?
convincing at all.
It's
Absolutely
I know.
out of the question. Oh, well, actually, yeah.
Do you know what it's like? It feels like they had a puzzle to get the key off Serstan and they just cut it. You know?
It's
I
not
don't know
as
whether that
exciting
is
as the
or
soups.
yeah. They didn't want to do another soup puzzle. Imagine if Brent had to go back up to the fucking to where the guards are, make up a broth himself.
Oh, and knock Serstan out.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been tremendous. So yeah, now we have to go and try and first find that room again now. And like I said, your only clue, because the corridors are pretty much identical, you
Yeah.
basically have to try and figure out where you are from the tapestries on the wall.
Excellent. Maglor did
Okay.
it. Now I can take a
Mhm.
good look around in peace.
So now because Serstan left, obviously you'll notice there that the hole in the wall is blocked up.
Serstan's
So
Yeah.
because we put that block of wood in, the actual mechanism is tripped.
Very good.
You see there.
I don't feel I should be doing this.
Then die, Halligan. Like, what do you want, dude?
That's part of the workshop complex.
Okay.
That's the casket from the secret compartment.
And we have to use
I can't do that.
we have to find a surface to use it on. Like this is the guy thing. There's a chest. We can't open it in our inventory. We have to put it on something to open it.
The stool?
Yeah, I think it's a stool in the end, but it's just it's just like, oh yeah, this small thing where I have to stoop my back at an uncomfortable angle.
Aha! There's the key.
Ooh, big key.
It is a big key.
It'd be too dangerous to take them with me. I couldn't make head or tail of them anyway. That's the key from Serstan's casket.
Oh.
Now there's an imprint of the key in the wax block.
So yeah, they robbed that puzzle straight out from Broken Sword. Where if you remember where there was the dig site and you make the key and the soap, yeah. So they robbed that puzzle straight away. So yeah, that's
This is with wax. Wax and soap aren't the same thing.
But obviously now that we have the wax, we have the impression, we are able to, shall we say, go and get someone to forge us a key in that shape, maybe?
I have limited time in this room. I'm going to stand here and ponder out the window.
Well, so there's actually a problem here because the brick was removed from the secret compartment, so I'm trying to find where the brick went. Even if that's something I have to do, you know.
Oh yeah.
So that's why that's why I took the save there to kind of presume that if I don't put the brick back, then I'm in trouble. But as you can see, there's absolutely no prompt.
Put it back.
Yeah. So I'll try and leave and maybe.
I'd better close the secret compartment.
That's literally what I'm trying to do. Are there any bricks to be had, lads? Have you any bricks at all? There we go. Of course, Halligan had to stand in the middle of the way, so I had to go into that window first to look at the compartment. Game design! It's great.
Dear God.
Yeah. So, anyway, moral of the story is we have the secret key for the forbidden door. So now we can get smithing. So, there's another puzzle here that's been kind of lying in wait here, and it's the one with the kind of abacus looking thing there, right? So, I think we do get a bit of plot to explain what that is in a few minutes, but it's probably the most confusing puzzle of the game by a country mile.
Oh God!
Because it just doesn't explain itself at all. Well, actually, there's another one coming up that is intuitive enough, but it's hard to to explain.
Well,
I don't
everything all right
think
now?
anything about this game is intuitive.
Everything's just fine.
Like,
No.
if there wasn't a
Work okay.
playthrough
Thank
of
you,
this done,
stranger.
I don't think I would have got past, like,
Think
the fucking
first,
homeless man
boy.
at the start.
Especially considering that, like, as a police detective, you would expect that the guy has at
Not a
least
good
50
idea.
pence for a phone call.
Well, everything all right now?
Yeah,
Exactly.
everything's just fine.
Yeah.
I can
Or that he
work
can make
okay.
a call from his
Thank
fucking
you,
desk.
stranger.
Yeah, but no, apparently his phone bill is too big. Like, absolute lunacy.
I need your help.
Oh, God.
Could you take a look at this?
That's the impression of a key. So what?
I've helped you, now I'm asking you to help me. Make a key like this one.
I can't. Impossible. Sorry, stranger.
Why not?
I'll tell you. They'd kill us both.
You owe me something. If it hadn't been for me, they'd have punished you tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
You
See,
said
you
so
only
yourself.
get like only 5 whips instead of the regular 10.
I must be going crazy. All right. Give me that. I'll make you a key. It'll take a while, though.
No problem. I'll come back later to pick it up.
Hey, what am I meant to do in all this time I have on my last day on Earth?
Oh, it's there's so many things to do. Like we can piss in the cabbage patch again. You know that was fun the first time. Or we can have a little run around the yard, skip along with the la 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 la. So I think what we have to do, I think the flag here is you have to talk to Melanie and let her know what we're doing.
Right.
It's a writing desk.
We know.
I don't really need to write anything down at the moment. Hello, Melanie. How's it going?
I found a few more chronicles. One of them describes all the details of the heathen practices in this region. The monks kept an eye on them because the heathens were their
Like,
competition, you might
Hmm.
say.
She.
What were these heathen practices?
I like the fact
Well,
that
to
she's
tell you,
found all the
you wouldn't be
information she
too
needs. Now
pleased.
she's just
Oh,
like,
right.
oh,
I
this is
get
just
it.
really
Thanks for
interesting.
being so
I'm gonna stay
considerate.
here
I
now.
think I've heard enough stories.
She's just reading smut now at this stage. It's like, you know, these monks are absolute perverts, Brent. I love it.
Rather large.
It's like one of
It's
my
hard
Mills and
not to
Boons
get lost.
novels.
Also, I keep finding some druid or other following me around.
We don't have much time, Brent.
What can I do? I haven't found the room with the crystal ball yet, let alone a way out of here.
Yeah.
Have you found anything about the druids in these books?
Nothing we didn't already know. It talks a lot about the transformation of the 4 elements. Mr. Blake told you all about that, didn't he?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's been kind of central
You've got to
tenet since
hand
the
it
start of
to
the
him.
game.
He'd done his homework all right. I found everything he said about the 4 elements in the Christian monks' original texts.
I don't see how the elements are going to be of any help.
Did this crowd make any
Anything
good
can be useful,
games?
Brent. I just thought
I
I'd
don't
mention
think
it.
they ended up
You
making
remember
that
what
many,
Blake
to be
told you?
honest. Like, I think they only have like 3 in their back catalogue, I think. Let's see.
What was it?
Oh, they made a couple
Remind
actually,
me.
but
The Druids believed that the
nothing
4 elements
really
were the stuff that made up the
of
world.
note. So the Mystery
Air,
Druids is their first
water, and
game,
earth were the
and they have a
3
couple of other
basic
adventure
elements.
games that
Fire's only purpose
that are
was
so
to
obscure they
transfer
don't
one
actually
element
have
into the
a
state of another.
Wikipedia
Which
entry.
means?
Fire
Um,
will turn solids
But
and
let's see,
liquids
what was
into
their one to
gas.
actually do? They
Fire
have
can turn a gas into
a game
liquid.
called A Moment of
Take a
Silence, which is
combination of
apparently
oxygen
a
and hydrogen, for
Orwelli or
instance.
a
Fire
cyberpunk
stands for
thriller,
transformation.
which is interesting.
Transferal of material
Um,
into a new state. It's not that difficult, is it?
let's see, what else we got?